welcome back again to my channel. This is the second part of Git tutorial and this will be the final one. In the previous tutorial we have learned about basic Git commands that includes git init, git branch, git checkout, then adding the file to the git, that's git add -a. Then we also looked into git add a particular file, that was our main file, git commit, git ignore, git status, and git push. in previous branch in previous video we have looked into that how we can create a basic project in the git and we can utilize it into our projects. We have used pycharm here and then git. So today what we will do, we will clone this repository and then we will look how to go with. Here we have two branches, main and dev, that were created in the previous video. I will put a link of the previous video in the description. So let's start. I will be going into test. This is a public repository, you can see. Here we can either do zip or we can use it using GitHub desktop, or we can clone from this URL. So I always used to prefer the git command. Here let's open it here. So when you will be see in the pycharm, we will have a clone repository. So let's see and paste the command here. Okay, now you can see we are having the URL. We are having a directory. Don't go with the test, go with, oh, it's by default now. So we will be cloning the data. Yes, trust project. Now see, we are having main file. If we will go into the terminal and if we will look git status, we can see the description that we are on main branch, your branch is up to date, and we have untracked file, that is idea. So idea is a folder structure that is being created by the pycharm. So in this step what we did, we took the URL from the git and we pasted in our project. Now our project is having all the entire folders that is present in the git. So if you want to work with a different project, or if you want to work with some project that is on git, so you can always go, like if suppose if you will go here and check git projects. So if you will go here, trending repositories on GitHub, you can see this one. So here, from here you can clone any repository, right? So what we did now, let's move to the dev branch. In the previous video we have shown how to create the another branch, right, if you remember. So in dev branch we are having multiple folders as well and files. So let's add it. We will see git checkout dev. You can have a look where, like in previous video we have used checkout -v. So -v is always used for a new branch. However, checkout is used for a existing branch, right? So here let's see. Before going to git status, we can see we are having some untracked files and we need to either commit the changes to the same branch, or we need to test the changes. So please see, you can see the message here, please move or remove them before you switch branches. So I will add them. So let's add. it's always important to commit your changes before moving to the next branch, because if you will not do this, you will be losing your work. Suppose there are two team members, that one is working on branch A, another team member is working on branch B. So at the end we will be going to merge all the files, that will give a good input, right? So at that time it will be helpful how to merge the file, how to look for conflicts. And it's a very good habit that before changing the branch, we should commit everything of a given branch. So the message would be git commit -m, let's say, saving before merging. Now the message is committed. Now the changes is being committed. Now we have to push those changes into the main branch, right? Here you will see the changes is done in local, but it won't reflect in the git until I will push it. So let push. You can do git push, or if you can do git push origin. So if you will do git push here, so the code will be pushed to the same branch. Otherwise you can change it using git push origin and then branch name. I will do that later. So in the main you can see here, initially it was only one file, but now it's having .idea as well. See, I don't want .idea to be added here, because it's not a part of the project, and it will just create a space in the git. So I will do one thing. I will be coming here, and in project files, test, we will use git ignore. So initial video as well, we have initiated the git ignore file. So let's add, we don't want .idea files, we don't add .vnv file, that will be creating later. To create a small project here, Control X, Windows S. Okay, save. Now this is saved. Now what I will do, I will delete this. So when I will be deleting this, it will be deleting from the git as well. So let's see, delete. Okay, git commit minus. So here we will be putting, we will be putting very appropriate message, so that whenever we look into the commits, we can see what has been changed with a message. So added git ignore file and deleted .idea folder. So you can see we have deleted those nodes. Now git push. Now in main, if you will refresh the page here, the we have a git ignore file and the main .py. The idea folder is gone, and even here you can see it will be, if it's being created, it won't be added. So next, move how to resolve conflicts. What is a conflict, how it's being created, and how we can resolve it. We have went through git clone. We have done switching the branches, and in this video I will be solving how to resolve git conflict, and this would be the last video on the git. In the next video we will be looking for some college students demo projects in Python. So see, in the main file, let's see in which branch I am. In main. Okay, we have a dev branch, so let's move to dev branch. git checkout dev. So now in, you can say like in dev branch we were having dot git ignore. Oh, we had that, so we need to remove that. Okay, no worries, we will take care of that. Here we are having, so we will add idea here as well, dot idea. So now in main branch I will write a function that's to sum two numbers. Okay, so def sum dot I won't go for two numbers, I won't go, I'll go for sum. Okay, sum a list of numbers, sum of numbers. Here we will be taking a as a list. Okay, and the method will return an int value. So what we will do, we will do sum and we will do a. So let's print and run. 1 2 3 4 5. So in the list, if you, we will run this. So we need to configure Python interpreter here. So let's go for 3.11. It's okay. Now run this. We haven't printed anything. So let's see, we print the sum. Okay. See, the sum is here. Now suppose we have changes the code in main branch. Okay, now I will be switching through to the main branch. So before that, as it's having said, like we will be committing each and every changes before switching to the next branch. So I have added all the files. In the next I will be removing .git ignore because it's already here. So from the main branch we need to delete that. Git commit. What we did here, we have created a method to add element of list. And now get push, so it will be pushing into the dev branch. Okay, so we can see dev has recent push 2 seconds ago. If you will see here, you will see the push, right? Create pull request, no, I need to see the changes only. This one can be, in many organizations this won't be automatically merged. A reviewer will review the code and then they will merge your code. So you see, we have seen that we have added .vnv idea here in git ignore, and if we will be looking into it, we can see our code here that we have subtracted this one, def print high. So we have subscribed. Minus means we have deleted these lines, and plus means we have added these lines. Okay, so now our code have, if we will be going to the test dev, so dev have all the files. I want, okay, now I have those files, and now I will change to main branch. So git checkout main. So now in main branch, suppose I have wrote here print hello. Hello world. Okay. And now I am pulling after pushing git add git commit changed hello, changed print high method. So I will be deleting this, right? Delete, or we can rename it. We can rename it dot. We can refactor rename it dot git ignore. Now idea we will be deleting. Here we can see dot idea dot vnv. Okay. Now see what I am trying to create is in the same method I made change here. In the same in on this line only I have changed to dev. So now I have changed that, right, the code. If I will be getting a pull from the dev, right, so there should be a confliction here. So let's try get pull origin dev. See here, we are getting a notification how we will merge the conflicts. So we will be using get conflict pull rebase false. Again we will take get pull origin dev. So see here we can see in the file, please move or remove them before you merge aborting. Merge with the SG out field. So where is the file name? Dot git ignore, right? Even in git main we can see we will be looking into the merge. From here we can see merge. Let me see from here we can check what's the error. The following untracked working trace file would be overridden by merge. Please move or remove them before you merge aborting. So let's delete this one. Okay, now let's have git pull origin dev. Now see in the main we are having confliction. Here here you can see in the head you are having the task that's done by you, and in the tail it's having the task done by some other user, or it's coming from another branch to whom we can to whom the whose changes we can put it here. See, print high is a default function, we don't need it anymore. However, the second function it might be useful, right? So we will be removing this head is ours, right? That present in the current editor. The tail is where we are pulling the data. So whenever there is a conflict, right, it and this is a very small conflict here. Okay, it might be possible that there is a multiple conflicts in a same function. So whenever you are trying to resolve those conflicts, just have a look where you are using head and tail. So head tells us that this is our code, and tells the second line, the tail, it shows like this is code coming from another branch, right? So we have to solve the conflict wisely, what to put, what not to put. Here we can see like print high is a default function, right, that's given by the pycharm, and this is the functions that I have created. So obviously I will be putting that function that's being created, right? So we will be removing this. Now the conflict is solved. Let's add this. Git commit. We will say solve conflict from dev branch. Git push origin main. So that's it for today, guys. Here you will learn how we solve a conflict, how we create a conflict, how we clone a particular project from a git. Okay, so this is the basic git commands that you comes that is useful in our day-to-day life, right? There are more commands as well, like git stash, git burn. You need to check a particular commit, you need to rebase using a particular commit. So these are advanced commit setups, and those will be useful when you will be getting mastering in all these basic commands. So I want to be covering any more parts on Git. However, if you will feeling any difficulty, you can comment here and I will be guiding you on that. So thank you. Have a good day.